Hi guys, good morning. How are we today? Good? By the way, again, my name is Beth, for short. We are from Dumaguete. Our company is Sites at Scale. Uh, I wanted to tell you a quick story. So last night, I had the chance to meet some of my co-speakers from the welcome dinner, hosted, of course, by our organizers. Thank you for that. And I was speaking with Sir John Ricanya, and he was like, unsa day mong talk tomorrow, ma'am? Yung ko, sir, about leadership niya. Di ko sure ba if relevant ba. Gets mo? Because we are in a WordPress conference, we were thinking na, okay, is this going to be relevant to most of you guys here? And I was thinking, and he as well, when we initially hesitated this topic, it was like, I was thinking, after you guys have developed the skills that you needed or the abilities, what's next for you? And so this is my topic for today. I wanted to share with you how we have grown our business from we initially had 5 of us in Dumaguete and grown our staff to 100. But first, let me introduce to you Sites at Scale. Yeah. So, again, I'm honored to be here with you. We are Sites at Scale, a company with over a decade of experience building 1,500 WordPress websites, with an impressive rating of 98.5%, and now employing over 100 team members over 3 continents. We have the US, Australia, and the Philippines. Our mission is to impact small to medium businesses, which we believe are the lifeblood of our community. By serving them, we contribute to the stability and innovation that will shape our future. Our vision is to bring back the joy of scaling these businesses, making the journey of growth as fulfilling and exciting as it should be. Now, as we have evolved, guys, from 5, our approach also changed. It's not just about scaling our product lines, it's more so of growing and nurturing our people. That's basically our main topic for today. I'd like to share with you the key principles of our culture that have driven our success. Our values, the Scale It framework. Let me start off with S. We prioritize systemization. Systemization is the process of creating and documenting methods to ensure that your team consistently delivers high-quality work. Think of your process as your roadmap, guys. So if you think of it, if these processes only live in your head, what do you think will happen? You're not only holding yourself back, but your entire team back. If these processes are not followed, not written down, it needs to be clear, it needs to be concise, and it needs to be accessible, not only to yourself, but to your entire team. So I have a question for everyone. Does your team know what processes they need to follow? Yes, for most? Maybe for some? Or were you thinking, are they skipping crucial steps just because they are improvising or like unsure of what's next, right? Systemization is not just about making lists. It's about creating a flow that allows you and your team to move smoothly through the work environment. By this, you minimize wasted energy and you increase focus to your entire team. When you systemize and fine-tune your process, this lays a groundwork for producing top-notch work. And of course, the benefits go beyond the numbers. Why? Why do you think so? So yeah, as I was saying, the benefits go beyond just the numbers. A well-systemized workflow reduces mental fatigue to your entire team and of course burnout. When you systemize, you will make your workplace not just more productive, but also more sustainable. Don't you agree? Yeah? Great. Next one, C, we foster collaboration. Collaboration is about working together towards a common goal by harnessing the unique strength of each team member. What's a phrase that you commonly heard about teamwork? Yes. Teamwork makes. That's correct. Yes, that is correct. But the truth is, even the most ambitious vision can turn into a nightmare if your team is dysfunctional. Don't you believe so? So troubled teams often struggle with negative behaviors, they lack trust, they also have a muddled sense of vision. These issues can derail the best laid plans. So for collaboration to be truly effective, it takes two most necessary things. What do you think are they? Having the right people in the right seats. Have you heard about that before? That's good. This brings to a critical question. Are your team in the right seats right now? Yeah. Okay. The reality is, some might be holding your company back rather than propelling them forward. The right seat means that each team member is working within the area of their greatest skill and passion as well, where they can contribute most effectively. So for your hiring team, it's not just about filling a position, if I may make sure that that is understood. It requires more so of making sure that you have your clarity of roles, responsibilities, and job description. Why do you think that's important? Yes, I have my team, Jessel Faye, there asking our audience why it's important to have the role clarified, responsibilities clarified before you hire. Yeah, why do you think so, sir? Sorry. Yeah, I was asking, why do you think it's important for your hiring team to make sure that their roles and responsibilities are clarified before picking or hiring someone?
So everybody knows what they do and where they run to if any of them causes any problems or if they have any questions. They know who to run to. They know this guy has the skills for it. So advices and probably a much smoother teamwork and collaboration.
Thank you, Sir Carl?
Marlon.
Marl. Thank you, Sir Mal. That's exactly why we should be doing that. This make sure that the team member that you're hiring knows what is expected of them, how they can best contribute to your specific team or specific department that they are part of. So when the right people are in the right seats, teamwork and collaboration naturally improves. So it's like a ripple effect for the entire organization. That's collaboration. For the next one, we have A. This is for the scale it. A, we embrace accountability. Among our audience, I wanted to see what you guys think or how do you define accountability? Thank you, Faye.
Hello, hi, I'm Brandon from China. I'm a web developer. So, in accountability, I think means responsibility. So, when you are developing a features, you need to make sure it works before you send in the PR and forward to the QA. Yeah, and that's it.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Brandon. Brandon.
Yeah. Brandon. Wow, yes. Thank you, Brandon, for that insight. For accountability, I think we have all heard of this story. I just wanted to repeat it. So listen carefully. There were four people named everybody, somebody, anybody, and nobody. You guys familiar with that story? Yes? There was an important job to be done, and everybody was asked to do it. Everybody was surprised and sure that somebody would do it. Anybody could have done it, but nobody did it. Somebody got angry because it was everybody's job. Everybody then thought anybody could have done it, but nobody realized that everybody wouldn't. In the end, what happened? What happened? Everybody blamed somebody when nobody did what anybody could have done. This story highlights a very crucial problem. When accountability is missing, nothing gets done. Accountability means taking responsibility for our actions and outcomes, ensuring that tasks are completed as expected. So you might be asking, since I'm talking about our Scale It culture, how do we foster accountability in the workplace? Are you asking that question? Yeah? Next one, okay. The first one, set clear expectations, as what Sir Brent have shared. Start by making it crystal clear what each team or individual is responsible for. Set specific goals, establish clear expectation, that's very important for both performance and behavior. Everybody should know what is expected of them or the consequences for falling short. Next, the second one, provide feedback and support. We need to provide both positive and constructive feedback to help our team understand where they can excel or where they can improve. Of course, that includes continuous learning, and I also wanted to share with the support. In our company, we actually have purchased trainings for our team members, our customer support, as well as our developers to continuously learn, grow their knowledge. One training that we have right now, are you guys familiar with Vin Gang? No, he's actually famous in TikTok. He's also a very famous communication coach. We have purchased that so our customer support team would become more confident when speaking to our clients. That's one thing of supporting your team, purchasing the training that they need. The third one, on how to foster accountability in your workplace, is encourage self-reflection. We need to ask questions like, what could you have done differently? Or, what did you learn from this experience? Individuals take ownership of their actions and foster a culture of continuous improvement. Lastly, recognize and, of course, celebrate progress. When accountability leads to success, celebrate it. Recognition, it really reinforces the importance of taking responsibility, and it motivates your team members to stay on track. By fostering accountability, we create an environment where responsibilities are clear, goals are met, and progress is celebrated. This is how we move from a culture of somebody else will do it to I've got this. So that's very important. Next one, the L. Napaba muna ako. Hi at the back. Thank you guys. Leadership. as what Sir John have discussed earlier. So I wanted to see people at the back. What do you guys think about leadership? Hannah's side.
Hi, good morning. My name is Yan. I think leadership in a company is very powerful. I think if we have the right leaders, as you mentioned earlier, when the right people are at the right position, the company can be propelled to its success.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
My name is Yan.
Yan. Thank you, ma'am Yan. So again, leadership, if you are, say, looking after a team, it's about having genuine willingness and true commitment to inspire others to achieve a common goal. In your company, of course, you have a specific goal you wanted to meet. It can be, like for us, building a specific website for a client at this timeline. Or it can be making sure that our customer support people are able to talk to our clients in a confident way. I wanted to share a quote from John Maxwell. You guys know him. He is a very famous American author. He said, leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. So if leadership is indeed about influence, you might be wondering, how do I actually influence my team? Think about a moment wherein you have been influenced by someone positively. What words have you heard? What actions have you been have shown to you to get that positive impact? And on the other hand, think about something, a person that has negatively impacted you. What did that person do? The key takeaway here that I wanted to share is that influence can go both ways, positively and negatively. What makes a real difference is your influence is on the positive attitude. I know it might sound simple, but that's true. Leadership is actually just making sure that you have a positive impact to your team. If you think about it, a positive attitude can transform the energy of the entire room, just as a negative attitude can transform it even without a single word spoken. Do you believe that? Yeah, sir? The aura, that's it. Yes, that's specifically it. So the real measure of leadership is the impact it has on others. An organization is only as strong as its people. To succeed, and let me give this as an example, in Sites at Scale, we all must act as leaders. No matter the position, we always try to influence others around us in a positive way. It's about how we show up every day. One practice that we do in mornings before we go to our specific tasks is our daily huddles, our daily Scrum meetings. We make sure that everyone is in line, checking a person. Say, for example, someone has came to the office like a little bit down. It's just a matter of checking on them. It doesn't have to be a harsh one. Yeah, take note, it's not a harsh checkup. It's just a simple question you'll ask, like, how are you feeling today? Or need a little positivity, like that. So, when you come to the office, you ask your teammates na kanang muro gani pagsulod sa door. Oh, kumusta man? And have a little smile on them. This approach ensures we maintain a positive and supportive environment. So I guess leadership here means taking responsibility not just for our own work, but mainly for uplifting our team when they need it. By leading with empathy and positivity, each of us contributes to building a company culture where leading by example is the foundation of our success. Is that clear? Okay, the next one we empower or we deliver excellence. So I'm sure I'm not the only one in this room captivated by our two-time gold Olympic champion, Carlos Yulo. Do you guys know him? He's very trending in social media today. Did you guys know that he trained since he was 7, according to social media? So yes, he did. And it's incredible to think that we now have an Olympic champion, a sport usually associated with Western countries. What I said highlights a common misconception that I wanted to share. We often attribute the success of others to natural talent. We think, oh yes, they're just naturally gifted. While yes, I know everyone is hungry and we have snacks now, so you can go grab a bite while I'm talking here. So yes, in gymnastics, genetics really does come to play. But what truly matters is the effort and dedication put into honing those skills and abilities. We often overlook the years of hard work, mistakenly assuming that success is an overnight result or the result of innate ability alone. Which brings me to saying, excellence is actually not just a virtue, it's a habit. A habit of consistently striving for the highest standards in everything we do. And I wanted to say this because I'm really thankful for my team for coming here today with me. But you could have noticed my team is pretty young. We have hired very young, beautiful professionals. Say hi, guys, at the back. Most of them, I wanted to share, actually came on board with Sites at Scale as interns. And we have nurtured them, captivated them in such a way that they can grow their skills, their abilities. And without them having to really do excellent work, I'm not sure you will be able to join here today sharing our decade of success. So thank you, team. All right, excellence therefore stems from caring deeply about our work and committing to putting our best effort into what we care about. So, wouldn't you agree? Excellence really is just your blood, your sweat, and tears that makes you different from the average to exceptional. As a leader, inspiring excellence in my team means setting my personal standards high as well. It's about modeling the work ethic that I want to see to each of my team members. And I leave you this quote. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. Do you agree with this quote? Okay, next one we have innovation. But before I proceed, I wanted to ask again our audience, what do you guys think or how do you define innovation? From Jessel's side. Yes, sirs. Thank you so much for participating. Innovation, sir. Sa imuhang define. How about in your end, Han?
All right.
Oh, thank you. What do you think is innovation for you, sir?
Hi. Well, I guess innovation is more about identifying problems, bottlenecks, and tackling them. Of course, you have to study the problem because if you're aiming for growth, eventually you guys went to 1,000 website, 1,000 plus.
Certainly.
So obviously you had to identify all the bottlenecks that would stop you or prevent you from that growth. So innovation is mostly just finding bottlenecks, the low-hanging fruits, and revolve around these and find ways to make it better.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, innovation indeed is bringing out new ideas, methods, and solutions. So, how do we apply this? We at Size at Scale are really committed to challenging the status quo, embracing constant growth. We believe the best answers aren't the ones we already know, they're the ones waiting to be discovered. That's why we continuously seek improvements in our products and explore new techniques to better serve our clients. So, apart from WordPress, which we are still mastering, our team of devs are also looking and orienting themselves to Webflow. So, that's something that we have included in our training as well. But for you guys, how do we create an environment that values and rewards innovation? First, we encourage positive failure. To foster innovation, we must eliminate phrases that stifle creativity. What do you think are these phrases? So siguro if naimo adto ninyong teammate for the leaders in here, ma'am, I think parang mas okay siguro ni na process. When you respond with, that's not logical, it's too much work, that's stifling creativity. You're not listening, or you are not encouraging positive failure. Instead of doing that, we need to embrace option thinking. So, how do we do that? We ask the right questions. What are these questions? What happens if we don't do it at all? That's one. Why must it be done this way? Why is it important? So, open ended questions encourage forward thinking. The next one, we insist on solution thinking. I'm sure I'm not the only one here, but nothing really is more frustrating than complaints without solutions. I'm sure you have encountered some from your teammates. That's why we encourage our team, whenever they have questions, whenever they have complaints, to bring 3 solutions every time. This approach not only minimizes issues, but also gives our teammates ownership to the challenges they face. Then the third one, again, similar to accountability, we really need to celebrate good ideas. Acknowledge and celebrate good ideas. You'll find that innovation thinking becomes a natural part of your culture. Often, guys, it's not about what is out of reach physically, but what's out of reach mentally. If we don't stretch our minds, we'll never grasp the new possibilities in front of us. Again, leaving you with this quote from John Maxwell. Make a point to continually search for a better way of doing things, even when things are going well. Do you believe in that? That's great. Yes, so that's how we foster innovation. And last one, T. From Scale It, we have tenacity. Anyone wants to define tenacity? Maybe someone from my team members, Size at Scale? Never give up. Thank you, Miss I. Yes, tenacity is the unwavering determination to persevere and overcome obstacles, no matter how challenging they may be. I have a confession. This is actually the first time I have been a speaker. So thank you for the invite, WordCamp. And at first I was thinking, I don't think I can do it. I'm too shy. Katong student pa ko, ako tong mga kanang nangguan gani si teacher kanang mugan siya okay recitation ta. Ako tong mga mudungo ra gani. Pwede niyo ganahan tawagon. Kinsa nga na? Kita tanan. I'm a very shy person, but I wanted to take on this challenge not only to show my team that they can do it as well because they will be presenting in the next few coming years of WordCamp. But yeah, it's mainly for me. I wanted to overcome this challenge. I wanted to grow and make sure that I'm able to deliver this. Hopefully, naramoy nakatunan. And if I have failed, as what Sir John, I wanted to quote the leadership one from Sir John as well. Embracing failure. We guys need to embrace failure. It's crucial to growing. It's a crucial aspect of tenacity. Failure is inevitable, but it's a very powerful learning opportunity. In the workplace, we create a safe environment where team members are encouraged to take calculated risks, learn from their mistakes, and continuously improve. Successful people understand that nothing worth achieving comes easily. They develop the ability to push challenges, persist in the face of difficulties. So in summary, tenacity really means embracing failure, learning from it, persevering through challenges with unwavering determination. You guys need to remember, nothing worth achieving comes easily. So yes, the Scale It framework is the backbone of our success. By focusing on systemization, collaboration, accountability, leadership, excellence, innovation, and tenacity, we've built a company that not only scales websites, but more importantly, scales people. Central to our approach is the guiding principle championed by our CEO, Coach Justin Kavanagh. This mantra is more than just a motto. It's a commitment to continuous learning, the LFG. And you guys are familiar with that, but it's not what you think it is. LFG is actually learn, fun, and grow. We embrace continuous learning. We embrace fun. We have a culture of Fridays that we enjoy with our team. And most importantly, we focus on growth. Not just in our careers, but in our personal lives as well. So today, I challenge you with 3 questions, everyone who is here. First one, what are you learning? Second, are you having fun at your job? And third, is the work you do helping you grow? And with that, I wanted to leave you guys a glimpse of our culture, the one that we have built for 10 years. I wanted to leave everyone, startups who are still growing their company. Size at scale, layo na, pero layo pa gyud gyapon mi. Thank you.
All right, so we will have room for 1 question and 1 takeaway. So let's start with the question. Okay.
So hi again. My question is, with your Scale It framework, with prioritizing systemization, with fostering collaboration, with embracing accountability, with empowering leadership, with delivering excellence, with inspiring innovation, with having tenacity, my question is, Char. Nag-flex or bit ako nag-notes ko. Charot. My question is, that said, with your framework said, how do you deal with big personalities in your team, and how do you deal with difficult people in your team?
That's a very good question. Thank you, Sir Matthew. How do we deal with big personalities and difficult people? One thing, I guess you guys have heard that I have a nursing background. One thing that's important to deal is you have to deal each personality, each people individually. It's not, you should not make like one mantra, one specific principle applicable to one person alone. It should be individualized. And for a decade of being able to meet different people all the time, we have really learned to as well grasp like how the thing that I mostly do is to make sure to stay calm. Most of these issues come with our HR, but they also get through to me. But I make sure to have like a sense of leadership, make sure you stay calm and yeah, and have that, sir, make sure that it's, sorry, that's good. Thank you. Yeah, I think one thing, sir, is make sure it's an individualized how we respond to people. That's it.
All right. Yes, thank you so much, Ms. Beth. Yes, we will choose one person to give their takeaway. Thank you, Ms. Beth. Yes.
Do we have room for one more question?
One more question. Okay, sige.
So we have a question here from Sir Joe. Okay.
Good morning. To summarize all things, and this is for Sir John, but actually Sangga, bro. But anyway, this is for leadership. So, as a leader, what is your biggest weakness? That's my question.
What is the biggest weakness as a leader? That's a very good question, sir. I should say mine personally would be with the first question that has been asked is dealing with different people and different perspective. It's not easy. Probably one of the things that I have learned all throughout from the first year of our company to the 10th. And even until now, we still have the opportunity to meet like new personalities. It's dealing with them and just making sure you have like a wide range of perspective. I think that's one thing.
Sharing or asking your questions and sharing your takeaways. So now, who is ready for a surprise? Di naman siya surprise. But yeah, who is ready for a surprise performance? Oh, it's a good energy. Who is ready for a performance? There you go. That's the energy I want. All right. So we have actually prepared something for you to spice things up, champ. So anyway, to serenade us with their nakakakilig na rendition of the song, help me welcome, please, Aaron, Zyman, Marku, Jemin, and Gab, the newest P-pop idols from Cebu, Vlas!